everybody, today we're going to be testing out some liquid lipsticks from Tattoo Junkee right here. I have a whole big box full of them. I have seen some other people on YouTube test these out before. I think Tati or Glam Life Guru, oh, that's so hard to say, has tried these out before. I think she actually ended up liking them, so I'm really excited to get into them and see how they are. These Tattoo Junkee liquid lipsticks come with two different products. There is the liquid lipstick themselves, and then we have the topper that goes over it, and the topper gives different finishes depending on what kind of topper it is. So we have the chroma finish, which is what that one was. Then we have velvet, and we have sparkle. I'm really excited to try out all of these. Today I'm going to be swatching all of them and then putting the topper on and then trying them on my lips with and without the toppers. So hopefully you get a really good idea of what all these look like with the topper and without. And may I just say, I'm really enjoying the little packaging. There's a cute little skull on the outer packaging, and then on the actual liquid lipstick itself, it also has a cute little skull on it. You guys know how I feel about skulls. I've been wearing my tiny itty bitty rose gold skull necklace every single day now since I have purchased it. I just really like skulls. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into all these products. I do have 6 liquid lipsticks and 6 toppers. I have 2 velvet, 2 shimmer, and 2 chromas, so we have a good variety of all of them. The first one I'm going to be trying out is Skinny Dip. I already opened it, that's why I'm going to be testing it first. And this one is supposed to look like this matte, and it's supposed to look like this with its chroma topper on it. So I'm really excited to try it. Alright, first, just for a swatch on the hand, this is what it looks like with just one little swatch across the skin. It looks decently pigmented, actually. It has an okay smell, like maybe like a little bit of fake vanilla, but yeah, so far it looks really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and let this dry while I'm trying it on my lips. Alright, so here is Skinny Dip by itself, and I actually think it is a super pretty color. Like, this is rivaling that Kylie Jenner Candy K lip thingy I bought. I think this is super pretty. So far it feels very comfortable on the lips. I'm very excited about this. So according to the directions on the back of this, you're supposed to let this dry completely and then dab your finger into the topper and then apply to your lips just with your finger, and it's supposed to give you a perfectly prismatic pout. So the topper just comes like this. There's no little sifter or anything in it, but it does have a little plastic covering. Alright, and this is what the topper looks like on the inside once I took off the little plastic protective
plastic protective.
No! Dang it, guys! Oh my gosh, it got everywhere. Oh my gosh. Alright, now that I have dumped half of it on the ground, let's just go ahead and take what's left and put it on my lips. This is very, very golden. Very, very sparkly. I don't think I was expecting it to be like this much shimmer. I thought it would kind of like meld more into the liquid lipstick. Alright, and here it is with the topper fully on top of it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I feel about this. I don't know if I can really pull off this gold. It is very festive, maybe? Like if you're going to like holiday party, New Year's party, something like that. But I mean, the gold itself is actually really beautiful. Like, just looking at it, like, that would make a beautiful eyeshadow. I wonder if these are eye safe. I need to look that up. But on the lips, I'm not really sure how I feel about it. Alright, we're going to be moving on to our next one. This is in the shade Minx, and this is a velvet finish. So let's go ahead and get into this one. This appears to be more of like a fawn brown type color. A little less pink than the last one, and then the lip topper here seems to be kind of like a darker shimmer. Ooh, something I almost forgot to mention. It says that you're supposed to shake these really well before you apply. I don't know if that's because the pigment settles or it separates or for what reason, but yeah, they said shake it really, really well before you apply to lips. Here is Minx swatched on the hand. I think you can kind of tell that it's not like fully pigmented there. A little tiny bit streaky, but we'll see how it applies on the lips. Alright, so here is Minx on the lips. It definitely was a little bit more difficult to work with than the last one. It's definitely streakier and not nearly as full coverage, but I don't mind the color. I think it's actually kind of pretty, very like 90s feeling. So let's go ahead and try the lip topper. Hopefully this time I won't spill it all over the ground. I told you guys I was a disaster person. Like, everywhere I go, disaster follows. Alright, very carefully, I'll show you guys this pigment. It's very pretty, very shimmery. Hopefully this one melts a little bit more into the lip instead of like setting on top of it. This one definitely is like much less glittery. It like melts into the lipstick a little bit more. And I'm enjoying this finish a lot more, actually. And here is Minx with a top coat on it. I do actually like this one a lot more than the last one. This is something I might actually end up wearing. I do not like, however, that it like emphasizes the lines on my lips, it kind of like makes them stand out a little bit. But this top coat really kind of like shows off my little lines in my lips. So I'm not 100% happy about that, but I think this color is actually pretty cool. Between each application, I've been taking them off with a paper towel with some oil on it. Now this is body oil, this isn't face oil, but it's all I had. I guess I could have gone to the kitchen and got some like olive oil or something, but this was close on hand and it's been doing the trick. So next up we have Whatever, and this is a sparkle lip kit. So I'm really excited to see the difference between the chroma and the velvet and the sparkle. I don't know if the sparkle is just going to be like pure glitter or what it's going to be, but I'm excited to see. This is a super, super deep, like purpley berry toned liquid lipstick. Okay, just as I thought, this one is definitely sheer and a little bit streaky, but I think it's actually a beautiful color. If you're willing to like work with it and build it up, I think it could look real pretty. Like I'm definitely kind of liking it on my lips right now. I really enjoy like a deep, dark, bold lip, so it is kind of pretty to me, but you're definitely going to work with it to build up the color. Pigment that goes with this one surprisingly looks kind of red, and it is more of like a chunky glitter feel to it. So I'm very interested to see what this is going to look like on the lip. I'm just using patting motions to apply the sparkle. Alright, and this is Whatever completely applied with glitter on top of it, and I think it actually looks pretty cool. This isn't like a coarse, thick, chunky glitter, it seems like. It kind of like melds into the liquid lipstick if you work with it a little bit, and I think it gives a really interesting like sheen on top of it. This might not be a typical like everyday look, but I can work with it. I still kind of like it. Alright, next up we're moving into reds. I have Pucker Up, which is a sparkle, and then I have Rubble, which is a velvet. I'm going to go ahead and try Pucker, which is a sparkle, because I feel like it's just a little bit out of my comfort zone. Rubble looks a little bit more like where I like to go, but this one is just like bright red, and I typically never wear bright red liquid lipstick, especially with sparkles on top of it. So I'm excited to see what this is going to look like. And this is like red red. That's not a red I'm very typically used to. If I'm going to wear red, it's going to be like a deeper burgundy red or like a blood red, not like a Taylor Swift red. So let's go ahead and try it on. Alright, here's Pucker Up all over the lips, and this is like a frightening color to me. I can wear like black lipstick, like a deep purple lipstick, but bright red lipstick really intimidates me. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like with the sparkle though. Maybe that'll help the intimidation factor. I don't know. Right, and here it is in its little pot. It looks very pretty. I wish I could wear all these as eyeshadows because they're really gorgeous colors. Okay, let's try on the sparkle. Be careful that you don't get fallout on your chin like I just did. It really does feel like applying an eyeshadow to your mouth, so you might experience fallout. The sparkles are definitely like a looser feel too than the other ones, so just be careful when you're applying them. Alright, here is Pucker Up with the topper over it, and I actually kind of like it more now. Is it weird to say that I think these sparkles tone it down some? It takes away that like really like harsh red and kind of brings it into my comfort zone a little bit more of like berry. It is kind of pretty though, and I think for the holidays it might actually work at like a Christmas party or something. So yeah, alright, I'm okay with this one. This one by itself though, I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, Pucker Up was very hard to remove and it's currently all over my face, so hopefully it doesn't look ridiculous around here, but we're gonna move on. Next we have Rebel, which comes in velvet, and this looks much more up my alley. It looks like a much more like a deep red, and this looks like a very pretty like shimmery top coat for it. Here to swatch to my hand, this is definitely much more my speed than this one over here. Alright, here's Rebel on the lips. It is a tiniest bit streaky, but if you work with it just a little bit, the opacity is perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the topper on top of it. This looks to be kind of like a deepy plum color, so I'm excited to see what this is going to look like. Alright, here it is inside its little pot. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Again, I want to wear it as eyeshadow. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Alright, and here is Rebel with the topper on it. I think this is my favorite combination so far of liquid lipstick with topper. I am loving this like deep burgundy with a little bit of shimmer in it. This one is definitely my favorite so far. The liquid lipstick on its own is okay, but with the topper it just really makes it like special to me. I like it a lot. Alright guys, I have saved the craziest one for last. This is in the shade Grunge, so it's like a bluish gray matte lipstick up here. When you apply the topper on it, it becomes like crazy looking on your lips. I'm really excited to try this one out. Looking at it just like this in the tube though, this looks very blue, but on this little picture it looks very black gray, so we'll see how it actually turns out on the lips. Oh gosh guys, this is actually very disappointing. Swatching it just on the back of my hand, it is like very streaky, not super pigmented at all, which I'm very disappointed in actually. I should get a bunch, so I don't really know what's happening. I don't know if the pigmentation just really settled down in there or just basically not pigmented at all to begin with. I don't know, I'm gonna shake it some more and see what happens. Alright, I shook it more and we're basically having the same issue. Maybe a little bit of the pigmentation did come through, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and try it on the lips and see if I can work with it. Alright guys, this is what it looks like on the lips. I was able to achieve some pigmentation, but it is still pretty streaky and not nearly as opaque as I would like. But let's go ahead and test it with a topper, which looks absolutely insane, by the way. Like, this looks like some magical unicorn powder or something. It's really, really cool. But I can't really picture it going over this blue in a very attractive way. Alright, so I just dipped in with my finger and here we go. That's crazy looking. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, guys, this is absolutely crazy looking. This definitely isn't like an everyday look for me, but it looks really cool actually. If you have some type of Halloween costume that you might like to use this with, or maybe this is your everyday look and this is the kind of style you have. Either way, it's really cool. I wish this had more pigmentation though. I could feel a little bit better about it, but this stuff is awesome. Again, I want to use all of this for eyeshadow, so hopefully I can figure out that you actually can use this for eyeshadow and then I can rub this like magical dust all over my eyes. This one isn't exactly the most wearable out of all of them, but it is probably the coolest. I have to say my favorite out of all of them is probably this one here. This is Skinny Dip. I would wear this just every day just because, without this on top of it though, because I wasn't really a huge fan of this topper. But this liquid lipstick on its own is actually pretty good. I'm really excited to try this out, like wear it all day, see how it performs, and I'll update you guys on it. And then my second favorite one is a Rebel, but with the actual topper on top of it. This is my favorite combination, and then this one is my favorite like actual single liquid lipstick. These are actually pretty inexpensive. I think they're like $6.25 per kit, and there's free shipping over $30. So if you buy a couple kits, you don't have to worry about shipping. This video isn't sponsored or anything. There just happened to be like a Black Friday sale or Cyber Monday sale, I think it was. So I picked up a lot of them because I've been wanting to test them out. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today. Go ahead and enter the 2 giveaways that are running right now on my channel. You can win a ColourPop liquid lipstick with one giveaway, or you could also win a $100 gift card to Sephora or Ulta in another giveaway, which is pretty cool, I think anyway. So I will link both of those videos down below for you guys so you can go ahead and enter. Other than that, thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye!